Welcome class. Welcome to the third video of matrices. Earlier we had started the types of matrices. In that we had seen the rectangular matrix and square matrix. Then we started the uh, types of rectangular matrix and then types of square matrix. So in types of square matrix we had already done the two types. One is diagonal matrix and the other one is scalar matrix, right? Now in this video we are going to see the remaining types of square matrix. So the third type of square matrix, third type is a unit matrix or identity matrix. So what is a unit matrix or identity matrix? When all diagonal elements are 1 and non-diagonal elements are 0, then that matrix is known as a unit or identity matrix. So that means, see, in this example, diagonal elements are 1, non-diagonal elements are 0. Okay, again, diagonal elements are 1, non-diagonal elements are 0. Okay, so class, this identity matrix or unit matrix is first a diagonal matrix, right? Diagonal matrix बोल सकते because there is only diagonal elements and all the non-diagonal elements are 0. Secondly, this unit matrix or identity matrix is also called as a scalar matrix, right? Scalar matrix भी बोल सकते because diagonal elements are same and non-diagonal elements are 0, right? And third one is identity. Now why this one is identity? Because all the diagonal elements are 1, right? In 2 by 2 all diagonal elements are 1, non-diagonal elements are 0. In 3 by 3 again all diagonal elements are 1, non-diagonal elements are 0. Okay, so a scalar matrix in which diagonal elements are 1 and non-diagonal elements are 0 is called as a identity matrix. Clear? This identity matrix is denoted by I. So I is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1 for 2 by 2 matrix, and I is equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 for 3 by 3 matrix. Okay? Clear? Now see the fourth square matrix or fourth type of a square matrix is upper triangular matrix. So when all elements below the diagonal are 0, then that matrix is called as a upper triangular matrix. Here, when elements below the diagonal are 0, above there is a number but below the diagonal there is no number, then that matrix is known as a upper triangular matrix. For example, see the example. This is an example of a upper triangular matrix. This 3, 6, 2, 1. These numbers are a diagonal number, right? This is a diagonal. Now below the diagonal, as you can see, all the elements are 0, right? Below the main diagonal, elements are 0. There is only number above the diagonal, right? There is only number above the diagonal. So whenever numbers below the diagonal there is no numbers, only 0, then that matrix is known as a upper triangular matrix. Why upper? Because in upper side there is a number. So this one is known as a upper triangular matrix. Then next one is a lower triangular matrix. So in lower triangular matrix, when all elements above the diagonal are 0. Above the diagonal all elements are 0. Right? Below the diagonal there is a number. If above the diagonal all the elements are 0 and below the diagonal there is a number, then that type of matrix is known as a lower triangular matrix. See the example. For example, A is a matrix of 1, 5 is a diagonal number. Above diagonal 0, below diagonal there is a number, right? So this one is an example of lower triangular matrix. B is a matrix of 1, 5, 9 diagonal elements. Above the diagonal all the elements are 0. Then this B is known as a lower triangular matrix. See one more example. Suppose C is equal to matrix of this, in this 1, 2, 1. Right? 1, 2, 1 is a diagonal numbers. Above the diagonal all the elements are 0. So if above the diagonal all the elements are 0, then that matrix is known as a lower triangular matrix. Clear? Now next, symmetric matrix. What is a symmetric matrix? If Aij is equal to Aj, right? Now what do you mean by Aij? As I told you, Ij represents the position of A, right? Ij define the position of number A. Position of number A means, this Aij means ith row and jth column. In ith row, jth column there is a number A. Clear? This Ij defines the position of a number A. So if this Aij is equal to Aj, okay, what we are doing? We are just interchanging the rows and columns, and still we are getting the same number. We are getting the exact number. So if Aij is equal to Aj for all I and j, then matrix is a symmetric matrix. This means what? See, example. This one is a diagonal matrix, right? Because there is only diagonal elements and non-diagonal elements are 0. So this one is known as a diagonal matrix. Now in symmetric, this is a diagonal elements, right? So leave the diagonal elements and see this elements, cross wale elements, right? So cross wale elements will be same. 2, 2, 6, 6, 4, 4. Right? Now class, tell me the position of this 2. Position of this 2 is, this 2 position is first row, second column. Right? Position of this 2 is first row, second column. That should be equal to 2, 2, 1. This 2, 1 means second row, first column. Clear? Aij is equal to Aj, right? Definition of symmetric matrix is, a matrix is a symmetric matrix if Aij is equal to Aj. That means if we change the rows and columns, see here position of 2 is first row, second column. राइट. आफ्टर इंटरचेंजिंग ये दोनों को इंटरचेंज किया, स्वैप किया, देन वी आर गेटिंग 2 1, राइट. 2 1 मीन्स second row first column. So number in second row first column is again 2. So both are same, right? These two are same. So therefore this is a symmetric matrix. But this should be for all I and j. That means for all numbers, not only single number. Okay, not only single pair, but for all pairs, for all aij is equal to aji. So let's check. 2 is clear. Now see the position of 6. Position of 6 is first row third column, and that should be equal to 6 third row first column, right. What I'm doing, I'm just interchanging the rows and columns. So after interchanging rows and columns, I'm getting 3 1. So 6, right, at the position of 1 3 number is 6. After interchanging we are getting 3 1, again number is 6. So both are equal. Then next, this one, right. So the position of this 4 is second row third column, right. That should be equal to 4 3 2. 3 2 means third row second column, right. Here also 4 is there, right. So symmetric means, forget this diagonal elements, and all the non-diagonal elements will be same. Okay, that means upper side, upper the diagonal and lower the diagonal, there are same elements. Okay, so this one is known as a symmetric matrix. Now the next type is skewed symmetric matrix. Skewed symmetric matrix, a matrix is a skewed symmetric if aij is equal to minus aji. Okay, so if aij is equal to minus aji, so what is the difference here? Aij is minus aji. So after interchanging the position ij, we are getting ji, right. So value is same, but the only difference is sign. Okay, if the sign will be changed, then that matrix is known as a skewed symmetric. For example, see, this one is a symmetric matrix. Leave the diagonal elements, then in cross elements are same. 2 2 minus 3 0 0, right. Now in anti-symmetric or skewed symmetric, leave the diagonal elements. Here see, cross elements are same but opposite in sign. Number is same 7 7, but here it is minus 7, so here will be 7. Okay, sign should be opposite. So 8, then here it is minus 8. Minus 1, then here should be 1. Okay, so if the value is same but sign is opposite, then matrix is a skewed symmetric matrix. And if value is same, sign is same, then that matrix is a symmetric matrix. Clear? In skewed symmetric, value is same, but the only difference is sign, right? See, -7 plus 7, plus 8 minus 8, -1 plus 1. So the value is same, but sign is opposite. In symmetric, value exactly same. 2, 2, -3, -3, 0, 0. Clear? So you understood the difference between symmetric and skewed symmetric. Now let's see the next. Next is singular matrix. Now what is a singular matrix? So if determinant of a matrix, singular is again a square matrix, we can define singularity under the square matrix, and matrix is a singular matrix if its determinant is 0. Okay, to check whether the matrix is singular or not, what you have to find? You have to find the determinant of that matrix, and if the determinant is 0, then matrix is singular matrix, and if determinant is not equal to 0, then then matrix will be non-singular matrix. Okay, so in this, what we are going to do? Suppose A is given as 3, 8, 1, -4, 1, 1, -4, 1, 1. Okay. Now to check whether the matrix is singular matrix or not, first we have to find the determinant of A. Now you know how to find the determinant of A. So now I am getting the determinant of A as 0. Now since determinant of A is equal to 0, therefore matrix is a singular matrix. Clear? To check whether the matrix is singular or not, what we have to do? We have to find the determinant of A, and if it is equal to 0, then matrix is singular matrix, and if determinant is not equal to 0, see in example B, determinant is -28. So determinant is not equal to 0. So if determinant is non-zero, then since determinant of B is not equal to 0, then B is a non-singular matrix. Clear? If determinant is 0, then singular matrix, and if determinant is not equal to 0, then non-singular matrix. Now the last type, which is 0 or null matrix. So 0 or null matrix means in matrix all the elements are 0. If all the elements of a matrix will be 0, then that matrix is known as a 0 or null matrix. So see, for 2 by 2, null matrix or 0 matrix will be 0, 0, 0, 0. For 3 by 3, null matrix will be all elements are 0. 3 by 2, all elements are 0. 1 by 4, all elements are 0. So if all elements are 0, then that matrix is a 0 matrix or null matrix. Okay, clear? So class, with this we are completing our third video. In third video, we had seen the remaining types of a square matrix. Okay, so just revise all the types. In next lecture, in next video, we will see the addition, subtraction, equality, all these things of matrices. So thank you. Keep practicing, and bye.